Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another match tonight. Well, this afternoon, actually. Very different because I'm not really used to having a stream in the afternoon. But we have got the Namibian League of Legends tournament running once again. It is going to be a banger as is the beginning of the playoffs of this tournament. It's been running for quite some time. So hopefully we're going to be seeing some excellent gameplay out here from ORYX Blizzaga versus Yeet Lounge. And this is going to be game one, where it is also a best of 3. So I hope you all enjoy your stay, all enjoy the watch. I hope you have a good time. We are getting the lobby all sorted and everything, just getting the players all on their right sides and all that jazz. So we should be here relatively soon. But the sleep has not been treating me too great recently. But it's big. I think I'm more fatigued. Like I did a lot of walking yesterday. I went to the botanical gardens. It was great fun. Spent a lot of my time on there with the girlfriend and with her family, and it was for her mom's birthday. It was lovely. Got some of my last bit of assignments due, so I've got one due to end of tomorrow. I'm gonna have one due on Friday, and then the following Monday I have an exam to write. So gonna be working quite a bit for the next couple of days, but I will be streaming as well, trying to get as much of these games gotten down and dusted as possible. So hopefully we get something good tonight, or good today, because then tonight I'm gonna be trying some of my own League of Legends. Might play some solo queue, might stream some of that, might not do too much, or might even just stream some TFT instead. But it does look like we are going to be roughly getting into games soon here. Just going to get a clarification of the all clear from both Blizzaga and the Yeet Lounge, as people are just moving into order here, getting all their players on the right side. Yep, everyone's in their right positions, all ready to go and ready to rock. Is Bella here? Hey, baby! The baby has come to get some rubs. But yes. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet today. It's a lot been happening and all that jazz. And also with the move happening, I'm gonna have to like clean up my room and all that. So okay, we got 2 minutes till start time. So Shakosis has already indicated we got 2 minutes till start, so that should be a-okay. And Bella has decided to clean herself on the stream. Thank you, Bella, for cleaning yourself on stream. And I did see, you notice, nails are painted. My girlfriend actually decided to paint them. I was painting my nails when I shouldn't be. And she just painted my nails. And she says it's to prevent you from biting your nails. She was going to use a clear coat. Black nails are better. Yeah, I know. Black nails. I like black nails. But the whites, she thought the white was better than pink. So yeah. So I'm rocking these for a little while. She's gone to the Kruger, so I'm not going to see her for about a week or so. So I'm going to be able to play some more games during the day. And I like it. Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. I'm going to try and play some different games this week on stream. Next time, do black and white intermittently. I think that's a good idea, because I do have black, and then she has white. So then we'll just do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and it would be great. It would be quite cool. But I'm only seeing her next weekend when she gets back from the Kruger, which I'm kind of jealous about, that she gets to go to the Kruger, and I'm sitting here. Bear in mind, I'm not really complaining. It's quite relaxing here. It's quite chill. The weather's quite brisky, but not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, we're just gonna hope that we get into this game relatively quickly, as we got the ready clear from Shakosis. We're just gonna get ready to clear from the Yeet Lounge, see if they are gonna be all ready to go. So yeah, Alright, there we go. We are ready to rumble, and we are going to be hopping into game here shortly. Good luck and have fun to everybody. But now we are into some more League of Legends, folks, as we are currently on the patch 13.12. A lot of big changes coming out next patch with the 2v2v2v2 game mode, which is going to be quite fun. But first, we're going to see that a Heimerdinger is going to be banned away. So no Heimerdinger support mid, bot lane, or even a possible top lane Heimerdinger. So no short little yordles out here. As we are going to see the Milio ban as well. There is not going to be any Milios in the bot lane. Very sure that that is going to be targeted towards Trident. Trident has been doing quite well on the Milio in the past. So very happy to see that it's getting banned away. As in the Malzahar is taken away in the mid lane. As Rocket does not really want to deal with that. As in the Yorick will be banned away from Shacosis. As there is going to be no split pushing angles out here. Just going to make sure it is a regular 1v1. As then that is going to be the Veigar ban in the mid lane. Veigar being banned on the stream is not a surprise. He has very large amount of presence over the last couple of weeks and couple of months. So seeing him banned does not surprise me, not even in the slightest. As in that is going to be Gwen taken away from Shacosis. So none of the snippy snips happening, so you don't need to stress, as that is going to be the NamLol is picked up for Trident. Hey, Caps! Hey, Gabs! Bella! Okay, so I'll get it. Hey, Bella! Come get rubs from Mom. It's rubs from Mom, baby. As we're now going to see that Zyra is going to be locked in the support as a counter pick to the possible NamLol. And because it's a double pick, we're going to be seeing a blind pick here. Particularly, like, would not be surprised if it's going to be a blind pick bot. So they are going to lock the Jhin out. So that is going to be Jhin down in the bot side with a Mumu being hovered. So that is going to be the Mummy Man in the jungle. And then Samira going to be synergizing with that NamLol. And we know Samira has been quite strong as of recently with the Duskblade changes. And she's been a very good abuser of it with the Collector. And can, like, just absolutely one-shots. And then she becomes untargetable. And it's so hard to lock down a fed Samira. Always be a pleasure, my love. Always a pleasure. Always going to be. Mwah. As that is going to be the Kayn locked in into the jungle. So we could get a red Kayn, could be a blue Kayn, but very likely to be the Bruiser Kayn out here. Because there's a Moonman and all this very tanky front line. And Samira also going to give a couple of those red stacks as well. As she can opt into a melee form, I think. I could be very wrong. As I think it doesn't really apply that way, but lastly but not least, we are going to then see the Jax bans. There's no Shacosis, no fun for Shacosis up here. He's got 3 bans targeted towards him here. And then the Mordekaiser ban in top lane. So that makes it 4 top lane bans. Alright, I'm going to look for a bit. Alright, Matt, enjoy. I'll speak to you in a little bit. As then the Zyra is, we're going to see, what are we going to be seeing targeted? We're going to see more top lane bans, or we're going to look see something in the mid lane, possibly. As we are entering the Ziggs. So that is no Ziggs for Rocker. And we are going to have see heavy priority on either mid lane or top lane, as is going to be the deciding factor for ORYX's top and mid. Gosh, I just made up a bunch of words, and the words did not go well, so that's a lot of words. But too bad I ain't reading them. And then we're going to be seeing the final set of bans. It's going to be the Syndra that's going to be locked into the mid lane there for Yeet Lounge. Curious to see what is going to be the counter pick here, as Entropy is going to be the one choosing this here. Rocker might have something up his sleeve to deal with the Syndra. Don't really know for sure. Could look to possibly get some physical damage, as that is actually going to be the Urgot pickup. Because that they double picking, so Urgot in the top lane, that extra AD and tankiness to deal with a possible top lane pick. And Urgot not really going to struggle against too many people other than possibly like a Rammus or a Malphite, which is still unbanned, so wouldn't be surprised if we did see that. But what will be the last pick here? It is going to be the Aurelion Soul for one Rocker. You see the Syndra decide I'm going for scaling, and then Trident just said, oh, Rocker can do it too. Oh, but no. That is too much scaling. We're in for the long haul if that is going to be picked up, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be a Kayle? Is it going to be the Kennen? We don't know for sure. Kayle would be a very good scaling pit matchup, but the Kennen will be picked up, and that is going to be the ranged AP top laner. There's a lot of magic damage on the side of Yeet Lounge with Zyra, Syndra, and Kennen comfortably doing the most damage. Their Kayn and Jhin will be the main targets of the physical damage. So they are going to need to be protected at all costs. As Urgot will be able to happily deal with these physical damage users, the Jhin and the Kayn, while the Amumu can lock down those immobile carries. And NamLol can easily lock down the Jhin with that depth charge and the anchor. So quite easy for him there. But now we're going to go that, and then we're gonna go. All right. Get your points in, ladies and gentlemen. Pop the points in. See who do you think is going to take game one. Do we think that it's going to be ORYX leading the charge, or do we think Yeet Lounge are going to progress forward with this heavy scaling AP engaged team comp and push into the next round? But one thing's for sure, the team fight which ORYX have put together is quite terrifying, to say the least. We got Samira and Amumu have got plenty synergy together, and then the Red Soul drops his E, drops the ulti, very easy knock up there. Knowledge can easily set up for the Samira as well, get her stacks up really quickly, as well as the Urgot. Just everyone has CC that can lock down for Samira, give her plenty of room to scale there. As Rocker's actually going to be the ADC, Entropy in the support role, Aurelian Soul going in mid lane for Trident, Shaco's top, and Moto in the jungle. Well, there's going to be Zyra bot with the Jhin, Kane in the jungle, Syndra mid, and Kennen top lane. Going to be some spicy gameplay here. There's going to be a lot of engage available to both sides, but it's all a matter of who is able to get to scale. If the Syndra is able to scale alongside the Jhin, it will be a bit tricky to deal with, but Aurelian Soul with the infinite scaling will make it a heck of a lot harder, as he is going to collect that status very quickly as he can just farm from a distance. Not going to really be too phased by dealing with the Syndra in the lane. As now I am going to I need to just make sure I sort out the last tidbits of the Twitter. I didn't make the proper announcement on Twitter as well. I should have really made a Twitter announcement, but that is okay, and that is fine. As I'm just going to put my beanie on very comfortably because it's cold, and there we go. The beanie weenie. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go and find some new tunes. So now I found some over the weekend. So this one slaps because it came out on Wednesday. I did play it for stream a little while back, but it's just a banger. Okay, let me vibe. Okay, for 5 minutes. Well, for 56 seconds. Give me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can you feel my heartbeat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side, 'cause every time we touch, the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Feel my heartbeat, so I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Oh. No. My castle, your heart is my sky. Wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. Every time we touch, get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Beats fast, I want this to last. Get you by my side. Every time we touch, give the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. And my heartbeat well, I can't let you go. Want you in my life. We touch. Every time we touch. Every time we touch. Wait, I'll be right back. Yeah, there you go. All right, sorry. I have my promise ring in the bathroom because I was washing my hands. I just forgot the ring there. But it's fine. I got it now. It's a bit cold, but I shouldn't leave it there because it gets cold. And every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. I beat for, I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Oh, and the right client just broke. Love to see it. Alright, there we go. We should hopefully be back in game, getting into game now. And then, what else do we have? We gotta have... If I give a fuck about it, say. Ask me if I give a fuck about it, yeah. Ask me if I give a fuck about a thing, yeah. Recently, I just don't give a... Key components. Why is it not working? Why is right decided this is not working? Oh, there we go, finally. Alright, now I just need to fix things. No, I'm dead, I know I'm dead. And that's alright, that's alright, alright, alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we should be all ready to head into game now. So we are into game one. Up, bit of a pause there as we are going to... We're gonna be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna go here quickly, just while we wait for the match to go through. So some internet issues, but we'll be just vibing to tunes while we wait. Ask me if I give a about it, yeah. Don't give a fuck about a thing. And there's this song. This is a classic. I hadn't heard this song in ages, but this song goes hard. The bottom of my way. Alright, I'm just waiting for the pause to finally finish, but we should be in any moment now. Okay, there we go. We seem to be all ready. We seem to be all ready to go, so I will take us into game now, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. We are into game one between ORYX Blizzaga and the Yeet Lounge, with ORYX running comfortably with multiple conquerors. No, they know only one conqueror. There's two conqueror on the Samira and conqueror on the on the Amumu. with first strike on King Fluff, first strike on Majestic, as well as first strike on Trident. A lot of first strikes here, and then comets in the comets for the one support, and then we got Glacial for Entropy. As there is going to be an invade, but they do get spotted on the ward immediately, so Blizzaga not gonna find any success here, and we see that the Zyra did preemptively ward. Very good call from the Zyra, just to make sure that there was no funky business happening in the jungle there. And Bella has come back. Or not. But Zeus and the biggest lads are waiting in the bush there. Norlis and Rocka are two, and anxious to walk into the argument about Zyra knockup. I mean Zyra root there, but that is going to be the immediate trade coming out from Rocka, who is going to take out the Les, as that is going to be first blood going over to the Norlis, as Zeus is going to be running there, going to just try and get that fourth shot. Does have flash, but is not going to use it. As that is very well done. First blood going over to Blizzaga. Very comfortably able to lock down the biggest Les. The Norlis Samira combo is very disgusting, especially in this early game. Especially with that CC extension, as well as the bonus damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. I need some coffee. I probably need some coffee. As Rocka now is going to just... He's going to miss a handful of minions, but it's not going to be too much to phase him there. As Urgot pushing a little bit in that top side, tried and take a bad trade with Majestic, but then trying to trade it out there. As we're going to see Jin really trying to get that fourth shot, but we'll just land it onto Entropy there. Not going to be phased too much. As Trident is going to try and keep this wave shoved, but it could be very risky to deal with the Kane. But we see Urgot is going to be getting ganked there by the Kane. Yeah, it's going to do a 1v2, but it's not going to be too much there. Kane's going to get some stacks, but Urgot will just walk away very fairly unscathed. And Kane getting the red stack, or the blue stack. So it looks like he does maybe wants to go the blue or the red Kane. Either one could be very useful in this game, but red being slightly better, especially into the likes of an Amumu, Urgot, and a Norlis. As Moto is in the bot lane, going to look for an in-lane cheese on Zeus and the biggest lanes, who have got the wave shoving, so this is a very good play from Blizzaga. As now Kane does want to go back top lane. Fire Pony really does going for that. Amumu is going to go for the fight against the biggest lanes here. Zeus is going to be reloading all that. He can land the knockup. Then does have flash. Is going to get the flash out, but then Samira is going to go for the dash immediately there as a rocket does get caught in the tower. And Zeus picks up the kill. As we see Fire Pony going in for some more trades. Really wants to pick up some of that red form or blue form, I guess. The Radiant Soul and the Majestic Reaper are just going to be putting their differences aside and just keep farming continuously. As the Samira unfortunately got a little too greedy down there bot side, was not able to get the kill. As it was a really good, as the cleanse from Rocka did not save his life, unfortunately. Probably should have opted to go for the heal instead of the cleanse. But now it's 1-1 with Syndra going for that TP back into the mid lane. Well, Urgot did reset, did pick up a coal, so really just wants to sit and farm in this lane. While Samira picks up the longsword, has got the refillables. So just really wants to keep on fighting, But yep, gonna just keep that wave nice and frozen very nicely there. Right, and just doing what he does best and just really just farming it out as an Aurelian Soul. And that's all you really need to do in the mid lane nowadays. Can't just play for the scaling. You don't really necessarily need to worry about roaming too much. Just play for when you get 1 or 2 items, and then you can do what you please. I mean, Aurelian Soul spikes on the Rylai's, as well as possible Leandries or Ages. Where Syndra kind of needs a little bit more, needs like 3 items before she is ready to consider spiking quite a bit there. That's going to be a lot of damage coming out onto Trident there. First strikes are traded. And Trident does not get it, but let me just get some free cash money from that roommate over there. Yeah, once again, Urgot knows he's just in a farming lane. Not going to go and try and kill the cannon. He's just going to just play it chill. Oh, we see a movement is going to be starting up this dragon. Rocker will be there walking up to assist that. But don't know how much that is going to really help. In all honesty, Kane is going for a reset, but will not going to do too much. It is tried and facing the wrath of the Majestic there. As ORYX bot lane are going to help Moto with this dragon. Then W is going to assist them a little bit, but that is going to be the first drag going over to ORYX Blizzaga. Aurelion Soul just keeps stacking, but Syndra does have the unleashed power. Is going to drop it, and Aurelion Soul is going to barely live, but the flash auto from Majestic will pick up the kill and secure it for Yeet Lounge. Shacosis is just going to keep holding his own up in the top side. Has got a small CS lead, very small, right about just under a wave. And he's definitely just going to try and shove this wave so he can also look for a very easy reset here. But now Entropy and Rocket walk back to lane. Entropy has not gone for any of that extra tanky stats. He's kind of just going to try and build into that mythic item almost immediately. And Rocker trying to help push the wave. Really wants to pick up that serrated Dirk. Going to be quite useful in the upcoming fight. While Fire Pony is still very much just sitting in this top side. Really wants to play around with Shacosis and wants to get those form stacks. But I don't know if it necessarily works with Urgot, because Urgot's ranged. So Kane might be might not be playing as well as he should. As Aurelion Soul doing Aurelion Soul, he drops his E on the wave, Qs the wave, and the wave's getting gone. I mean, look at that, the wave's gone, and Aurelion Soul just pressed EQ. And Syndra is going to go for the Scout of the Weaker, but now Aurelion Soul will fight back. Will do a lot of damage over to Majestic. As Majestic is going to have to show some more respect for the Space Dragon, as Amumu is going to be looking to fight up in that top side. The Bandit Toss is available, but is not going to connect. King Bluff walks away. Kane is going to pass back down up to that top side. As Samira did pick up the pickaxe rather than the serrated Dirk. Is going to be going for more of that crit build as Fire Pony once again is spotted top side. And he is just permanently camping Shacosis, whom is desperately just keen to just go look for a fight here with Entropy making his roam up. They do want to catch over a fight on the Fire Pony as Moto does not land the bandage shot. It's very close, considering you can't really see where the Kane is in the wall. The Zeus clears out a ward, a Jin to his enemy as not the land, the hook, the Dreadlight into the flip into the stun, but that is going to be an immediate flash there as Urgot all it does go wire in. Soul's going to fly over, going to pick up the kill, biggest lens, but can use the slicing maelstrom. He's going to pick up two. Jin picks up Northern Samira, and then the Samira does get taken down, or does make her way up, sorry, as the Radiant Soul gets caught out and pulled out of the wall. And it's looking, it went downhill so fast for ORYX as the Yeet Lounge take the W. And Samira could look for a way in here, could look for the 1v3 or the 1v2. But rather just going to go grab that mid wave and try and shove it. As Samira still not having too much value yet. The Syndra got 3-0 2, plenty of value. Jin 2-0 and 1. We're getting the gold to these carries. Cannon ulti came in real clutch there. Really allowed Jin and Syndra to set up easily. As now, Majestic Reaper does have a pretty dominant lead over the Aurelion Soul, but the Aurelion Soul is also very close to that Leandries. As the biggest layers will be holding this lane on their lonesome here. And then Entropy is also going to be slowly building towards some more armor. So he has opted to pick up the Fate Steel cast, which I don't think is necessarily a good or a bad idea. It can be really good against the Jhin, but I think the likes of the Zyra, the Syndra, and the Kenna, I think maybe Motrades might have been a slightly better bet for Mr. Entropy here. But cannot really confirm that for sure. And then Zeus is going to just... I'm saying Zeus, it's probably Zeus. I'm not saying Zeus like the D1 player, okay? Just don't judge me for that. As we're gonna see Moto has made their way into the bottom side. Will get spotted. Nope. They do spot the mummy. No, he does get spotted, so they're not gonna walk out that easily. Renzo gets hit by the Scout of the Weak. Caught in the ulti, takes so much damage. Gonna probably die to that one last order as Majestic takes down the dragon. Samira is gonna go in for the fight there. Will just block the damage. Samira is fully stacked and is going to drop that ulti. Fire Pony does not have flash and will get taken down as there's a double kill going over to Rocker. Concierge is going to open the curtains. Really wants to pick up a kill here. He's going to try and pick up Rocker, but they are going to just double block for him pretty easily. As they are going to probably look for a dive here. As a movement is going to walk up, does not have the code time moment, is going to land the stun there. As Samira gets the shutdown, and Moto is going to walk away very comfortably. As Syndra is going to try and get that Scout of the Week, but Moto does sidestep it, does not land the bandage toss there. Syndra will become unstoppable and take down the Amumu. But the most important thing for Blizzaga is they got all the kills onto this Samira, who will be an absolute nightmare now. But she is going to have that collector probably fully completed. There you go. Full collector for Samira at 11 minutes. And then the Syndra, who has also finished the Luden's Temper, sorry, with the Hexagonlator. Brilliant Soul picking up the Rylai, the Andres, gosh. I guess my eyes are a little tired today. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. So I will be sure to keep an eye on that. Wait. There's no Majestic Reaper. It's going to do a lot of damage with the Trident, who is really having a hard time in this lane. And that's going to be the Bird Dragon going over to the Yeet Lounge. But Moto did hop over into the pit, but then had to flash out almost immediately. Didn't want to go that deep without any consequences there, as Shacosis has still even in CS has been farming quite nicely as they're trying to go and pick out some damage onto the cannon, but not able to do so, as that Rift Herald will be dropped in that bot side from what it looks like. No, mid lane, it got dropped mid lane, as Amumu is going to be able to pick up a bit of gold and a couple of tower plates while the Iranian Soul was while the Syndra was gone. Why is my brain so off today? I should probably get a glass of coffee. As now Moto is going to be actively in that top side. And just gonna keep this wave nice and frozen. Not too stressed, quite relatively comfortable there. As now Moto is going to be pathing mid lane. Syndra will spot him out, does have plenty of vision in that top side, so able to catch him very easily. As Samira, they are planning to go in mid lane, and he doesn't want to go in on the Space Dragon, but doesn't know if he's going to. And to be sidestepping the Deadly Flourish. As Azaius and the biggest layers are going to be trying to hold this lane against a full item Samira. As that is going to be Serrated Doke picked up, and the knockup is extended, and Azaius takes quite a bit of damage there. The Rui coming out as Entropy there. Jin does that fourth shot, and does try to get blocked by Rocket, but the Desire ult is going to come out there. Rocket's going to tank, but not for long, and Entropy needs to sidestep, needs to get out of there. As Rocket is going to burn the flash as well. Does not have the dash. Jin does land Deadly Flourish, and doesn't look like Rocket has anywhere to go. And that is going to be Zyra picking up that kill in the bot side. Massive misplay from the Samira, and really well played from Zeus here, as he's able to pick up his second kill in this game. While we see Kane and Majestic Reaper are going to be walking in the river, Trident is going to come up by the Scout of the Week, and oh my goodness, that is a dead dragon. As the Yeet Lounge do take the W there. As now King Fluff goes for a trade on Shacosis. Does not go to his favor, unfortunately. Now CS differentials probably even. Mid lane's fairly even. So Kane has about 10 CS more. Samira also has about 10 CS more. It's mainly because the Nordless can help. Where Zyra kind of just is poking and poking and poking away the entire time. As now the Proto Belt's being completed by the Cannon. You can see the War Drink is completed by the Kane. So 2 more mythics over to the Lounges of Yeet. As Urgot is going to walk into the river, but it might be a bit of a ballsy move. But now Entropy and Moto are going to assist him on this rift here. I'm going to try and open up either that mid lane or that top lane. The Cannon tries to drop the Shuriken over the wall. Not going to happen there. And 5 point is going to go and try to go for the Celia, but the Dragon will not let that happen. Mumu is going to pick it up and could likely take a top or could take it into the mid lane. Now taking just a quick gander at the scores right now. The CS differential doesn't really add too much, so it's about 2,000, just over 2,000 gold difference where Yeet Lounge are in the lead. So it's not impossible for ORYX to make the play here, but the Syndra is sitting on a very wafty amount of gold. Already got 2 full items. And once you get that third item, she is going to go out the Cannon is going to go for the fight here onto Seiko's. There's the ulti coming out from the Urgot. Trying to get that execution stack, but not going to get as Kane does make their way into the top lane. Kane is going to go for the fight here onto Seiko's, but and is not going to be enough from Mr. Urgot. As that is going to be attempting up the kill for the Rainsol. Does drop the Skies Descent. Knock up into the stun, into the damage. The double kill for the Samira. Gets to execute with the Collector and is going to pick up the first tower for ORYX. Well, the first tower for top lane has already been picked up by the Syndra. It's going to be just 1-for-1 trade. The Moon does land the Curse of the Sad Mummy just to escape. And now it's going to go and try and make sure that it is able to get a charge of sorts, but does not, unfortunately. My eyes are dying at the moment. Now Entropy is going to be walking down to the bot side. Samira is halfway to that Duskblade. Already got the 2 main components. Got the Tarbis for the Jin, so that 4th shot not going to hurt nearly as much. As well as possibly a little bit of damage from the Kane. Also not going to, his Q not going to hurt as much as it would. Big stretch. Big stretch. Okay. As now we take another quick gander up at top lane, which Urgot is still holding his own, does have the Titanic Hydra, so he's going to be able to clear those waves pretty nicely. As Rocket is spotted all on their own, but Entropy is there to back him up. Entropy could look for an engager as the Zyra does not land the root. Scatterway does land. A lot of damage, and Syndra gets just one-shots to Samira. I didn't even expect that. Samira coming out 7-0 and 2, one-shotting the Syndra, one-shotting the Syndra, and giving her that extra bit of juicy gold. Really nice amount of gold going to the Syndra, who is going to be the carry for the Yeet Lounge. The Jin is going to continue to get down. This is enormous can't really sit there, and Insult is going to try and go for the steal here, but not going to be able to get it in time. As if there was even a slight miss, my there Insult would have gotten it with his E execute, so very well played from Mr. Kane, Mr. Fire Pony. Oh gosh, I'm struggling, I'm not gonna lie. My eyes are fighting me to the death. Any idea how I can just like fight my eyes to death and win? And don't say sleep, Chad. Please don't just say sleep. Alright, as now we are going to enter that mid-game stage of the game. It is 18 minutes in. And Entropy wants to look for a fight here with the Samira, especially considering how strong she is. Once that Duskblade is purchased, she's going to be an absolute team fighting menace. With no towers being taken for ORYX, and the towers being taken by the Yeet Lounge. As now we see Zara does try to offer the damage. There out any vision control, which I did there myself, so that is about it. There's going to be Kane yoinking away his red buff very nicely. Got and a do pause mid and do chase this out lane there. Now Fire Pony is fighting the red buff for some apparent reason, as there's going to be a fight happening. I'm guessing Reaper is going to need to be very careful here. There's a lot of people coming bot lane, as I mean he does go for the flash bandage toss, but will not get it. As that is going to be Urgot going for that reset, going to head back to the top side while Entropy and Rock up. We see it's going to be the Monako coming in there as Muto does pick up the biggest les there, and Samira tries to go in with the ulti, but not going to be enough. There's got a weak kick to so much damage. Trying to tank it as much as he can, but Urgot has not made their way there, but Fire Pony is there to assist with Fire Pony and Entropy against Zeus, and oh my gosh, Fire Pony hitting so much. Crazy attack has been fully procced in, all it does around that red line. So much damage is coming out from Shacosis here. As Radiant Soul is still going to be pushing mid. Kennen is going to be pushing that top side very comfortably. As that is going to be tower for tower. Tier 1 for tier 2. As Ken's going to push out the top side there. Radiant Soul does have the Leandries, but is likely not going to have that Rylai's either. Oh gosh. But now Entropy is going to be picking up that locket rather than even Shroud. Is going to be playing defensively, going to keep his Samira alive, who does have Duskblade now. So that is a Duskblade collector Samira. She's going to hurt. It's going to be hard to kill, and more power to you. Anyone who's 1v1 Samira, more power to you, brother. Can't hit any abilities on it. So W, even after she gets a kill. You just can't hit her. Oh, Restoration Line is not going to connect there onto the Jhin. The King Fluff is already waiting bot side, but it's going to get... Oh no, this is a 4 versus 2. The Jhin does drop the ulti and is going to patch out the Jhin there, but that's going to be the immediate counter engage. Shacoz goes for the TP, goes for the engage. The ulti does come in, does pick up one. That is a 3-man fear. Shacoz is going to be the bot side. Just is going to be knocked up by the knowledge. But now it is Entropy and Shacoz once again. It's King Fluff taking so much damage there. Moto is going to be walking down. The Jhin is going to get that 4th shot. But Amumu is now here to save the day. Are they going to be able to pick up another? As there's going to be the Northern let up, but Amumu does whip the bandage toss there. As Entropy gets taken down by Jhin for that double kill. While Kane is going to be walking down to the bot side. It's just been chaos here. As Moto going for clean side steps once again. And okay, I need to stay awake, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we've got 5 people in chat. Welcome people, welcome to chat. As now Moto is going to be just picking up some of those nice energetic fruit jellies. And picking up some more gold from the Vi jungle, from his jungle actually. Now we see Moto is going to be bombing towards possible demonic embrace with that Sunfire cape, and then we'll go to Jack show later. Yes, we are going to see a bit more of a fight there happen. The dragon is going to respawn, but it does look like the ORYX have it under control and are going to pick it up very easily. As that is going to be blue side. Shacoz is going to walk forward, really going to be that frontline tank. Does that advantage on, does that first time with so much damage. Urgot does land, the ulti does get the massive stun from the Radiant Soul. Ulti coins are open. The Shine is tanking. Rocco is taking quite low. The Rocco will pick up one. As Kane is going to now get a full HP because of the Duskblade. And now see Samira is going to do a lot of damage. Is going to be able to pick up another. But it doesn't look like she's going to be able to do any more. As she did fall. Radiant Soul tries to clean up the mess. I think pending this game, I might need to hop off. Like everything is full. My eyes are barely keeping open. Like I'm really struggling right now. I'll do my darn Toon's best, and I hope people at ORYX could understand where I'm coming from. But I'll try and organize it for this. I know I'll get these 2 streams done. I'll just take a small interval of 5 minutes between the break just to catch some of my sleep, and then I'll be right back. But oof. Well, Urgot is going to be a bit more of a mess up in the top lane of that Force of Nature. Not going to do nearly as much damage as a cannon to the tower, so Urgot can actually shred the towers there. And has not been allowed to do it, as King Fluff will deny it further. And Fire Pony picks up the red, so now it's a shareable red, so anyone can go pick that up and get the free red buff. I would not be surprised if it was the Jhin or the Varus. Why did I say Varus? The Jhin or possibly the Kennen? I think there's only people that can really utilize it, as it does appear that Kennen is the one who picks it up, so it's going to be Kennen with the red buff. It's going to help him to stay and catch a little bit easier in lane there. And our jungler has like no self-awareness. the nasty Baron is being thought about by Psychosis. I'm not really sure if they should go for it as... Ooh-wee. You guys, we're going to see that they're going to be starting up the Baron here. The Syndra is going to be there with the Kayn, but the Zyra and the Jhin are bot side. They do try and bait the Baron, try and force an engage, but are not going to be able to do so there. As the game continues to slow down, but this is really good for Aurelion Sol, who is going to be able to scale up quite nicely with the ult. He does have the Skies Descend now, so they can look for a team fight with this. And it does look like they might want to. As Shaco's is going to be in that bot side, Zeus needs to be careful with the... as we see King's Life is going for the engage, it's going to get by the scale of the week there, but now Rocket's going to be cutting it out. The Aurelion Sol does have the Skies Descend, it's going to drop it there. As that's going to be King Fluff taking down Rocker. Zeus is going to get hit with the bit of the Aurelion Sol ulti. He's going to get hit by the Urgot, who will pick up that shutdown there. The only people that are alive are no one. It's the Amumu and the Norlis, so the only people of ORYX alive as the Yeet Lounge come out on top. Only losing the Jhin, and barely not losing the Syndra or the Zyra.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
As then Urgot's going to sit in that side lane, going to farm very comfortably, very nicely. As now Fire Pony is going to be walking into the enemy jungle. Curious to see what he's going to find, as there's going to be Raptors and Krugs up by the time he gets there. Like Krugs and Raptors, so easy to kill with Kayn. Super satisfying to kill with Kayn. So easy. As now ORYX, as Rocket does have that Bloodthirster now, so that is a 3-item Samira. She's going to absolutely delete entire team now with the amount of physical damage she has. And she should just try her best to get into that back line. And now Dragon is going to be spawning. They do have 15 seconds. There's 5 points. He's going to get caught out with a basic auto attack from the Urgot here. Shaco's is going to definitely try to pick up one that is going to catch out Fire Pony. Does land the ulti, but does get pulled into the realm there. As Kennen does go for Fighting Maelstrom, is going to connect onto Entropy. And now we see Tried Insect quite low, but now Samira is going to be able to kill the Kayn there. And Samira is going to get into that back line. As you see, she's going to go for the dash. It's going to pick up the 3rd kill there. As you're going to see the move, it's going to go for that dash forward. It's going to tank it a little bit more for the Samira. And Samira will pick up the quadra kill. As that does the give Baron for ORYX. As there's a 4-4-2 in the favor of ORYX Blizzaga.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And then the Ghost is going to solo this dragon. This is going to be the 3rd dragon for ORYX, who are going to be on soul point now, so it's going to be really good for them here. As the Chemtech soul is going to be quite useful, especially for the likes of the Samira as well as the Urgot, who does look like the elbow in the Black Cleaver, and also Bramble Vest. And Aurelion Sol is built as just going to Rylite with the Archangel Scepter. And the Zeke's Herald for the Zeke's convergence for Mr. Norlis here, been handed over to the Samira. While Kindred has got the Protobell, got the Shadow Flame, and the Zhonya's. The Black Cleaver and the Goldringer combo also coming quite useful for the Kayn. Just that extra auto attack reset really allows you to reset the increase the Black Cleaver damage that you're going to do. And then the Syndra build is going to be running Rabadon's Deathcap, Luden's Tempest, Zhonya's, and Shadow Flame. And it's got the full Pain Boots as well, so it's extremely far ahead here with 13 kills. As we are going to be seeing the contest for Baron here, but we see Yeet Lounge are going to be fighting for it first. As I realize I've had that green cube there the whole time. We don't want that green cube there, ladies and gentlemen. As you're going to see, Shaco's is going to get caught out with the Scatter of the Week. He's going to have to run away. He's going to get hit by Slightly Maelstrom, but he's going to land. Try and get the big ultimate there. Does not land, but the Samira is sitting in that back line. She does have the more Hex Drinker. As Shaco's is now unstoppable on this Urgot. This does give a golden opportunity to do Baron for ORYX Blizzaga. Try to get a catch on the Urgot again, 2 tanking. His turn call's not going to be open there. And it's also going to be tanking for Mr. Rocker. And Entropy is also going to be sitting there tanking as he can. Really wants to get that 4th shot. As you're going to see, that is going to be the Dragon Baron pickup for Samira. The smite was not used by Moto. He's going to land the bandage toss, but is probably not going for the fight there. The rest of his team as back. There's a bit of a miscommunication there, as Moto will unfortunately fall over to the Zyra. Also goes, picks up that top lane tower, and the rest of the Zog are going to go for that reset, are going to pick up some of those main core items. As 4 items for the Samira, has got the Morma Mortius, Dark Blade, Bloodthirster, and the Collector. There's a lot of damage coming out onto Zeus here from Miss Samira. As the Jhin only has 2 items of the Infinity Edge and has the Storm Razor, does not really have too much more up to his name there. As the Kane's going to be smiting and taking that red buff, going to hand a buff over to likely to the Jhin. Now we see that it's going to be continued once again. Now, what's going to be happening here? The biggest ledge is going to try and slow down the Northern ship. The Radiant is saying no thank you. Breathing into their face. And so it's going to be the Kane going in hot. The Radiant Soul ult is not going to be able to do enough. As Rocker has a flash over the wall. Really good flash from Rocker. And the only person to barely make it out of their life that fight was Rocker himself. As Skazui does land with Syndra, but Syndra in a bit of a wrong place as Trident picks up that kill for free. As Urgot's going to push out the mid lane very comfortably. And then that is going to likely be possibly the next hit going down. As again, going to get slightly mazed from Milan onto multiple members. The movie does have the curse stab move just to deny King Fluff there. As Kennen will take down the Samira. We'll pick up that triple kill. We'll pick up a quadra kill with the Kennen. That is a massive, massive quadra going over to the Yeet Lounge. Very, very well played from Mr. King Fluff. Really caught Blizzaga off guard there. Caught them with their hands behind their back. And it is very much a free AoE 4K for Mr. Kennen here. As that's going to be the tower picked up in that spot in that top side. And then Zeus is going to be clearing out the minion wave and try and get that second tier 2 for the Yeet Lounge. Urgot is going to be there to answer fairly quickly, but Jhin will be able to pick it up at least. With the dragon now spawning, we have got 38 seconds till the next dragon. And it is likely going to be very much a contested trade, because this is soul for Blizzaga. Well, on the other hand, it's soul denial for the side of Yeet Lounge, where the Radiant Soul does have the Sky's Descent, it does have big AoE ultimate there now, so it is the Mumu is lacking the ultimate, the depth charge is available, but the Cursed Sand Mummy as well as the Purge is not available just yet, as they are going to just be pressuring onto this dragon here. Plenty of ward, plenty of vision over to red side. Urgot's going to clear out some of that vision very quickly. Samira looks like she's going to start out the dragon there. The tower has been destroyed mid lane, so that is something they're going to have to remember. They are losing mid inhib at this point. As now Rocket is going to be starting on the dragon. Urgot's going to go for that flash forward. That is going to be the slightly maelstrom, but then Movement is going to pick up that dragon. That is going to be the soul. That's going to be Chemtech Soul available. Radiant Soul does drop the massive AoE ultimate there. As Rocket is going to try and go for it. He's going to try and get these resets, but that's not going to be enough as Jhin does get the execute, does get that 4th shot. And that is the triple kill for Jhin. And it does look like this is going to be an ace over to Yeet Lounge. Very, very well coordinated. I would say very clear of that Samira, who was not able to get that backline as quickly. As now Trident has had some internet issues, so disconnected and reconnected. But we should hopefully see a good push here from Yeet Lounge before the remainder of the Blizzaga do respawn here. Very long dead timers, and Northern will be the first one up in 7 seconds, and the Samira up in 15. So it does look like they are going to show respect for their movement. They are going to go for the hard reset, aren't going to go commit fully for an end here. When I feel like there was an opportunity where they could have, they just were not ready to pull that trigger just yet. Okay, stretch. Yay. Now Fire Pony going to be picking up that blue buff and handing it over to the Jhin. We're gonna give him a free bit of mana and regen. while Majestic is full build, but we do see mid lane is having some internet issues, so we are going to head back to the full screen. Just for a while we wait for all the reconnects and everything and all that jazz. Yeah. Alright, while this is all happening, I'm gonna make some coffee. I will be right back, chat. I will restart as soon as the game begins. Alright. I am back. I see the game is going to be has been resumed now, so it's gonna get a slight pause. The coffee is being made, ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. Gonna be all coffeeed up and all ready to go. I just gotta wait for the game to unpause itself, because right now it's stuck like this. Just while we wait for the pause to go full through, as we are finally back in, ladies and gentlemen, here. With now, Rocket does have that Guardian Angel, so it's going to be a little harder to lock down. His level 15 full build at 35 minutes. Well, we got another pause, so it does give me more time to go make some more coffee. Alright, coffee should be ready, but I will be back with you all shortly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I've got some nice hot coffee. That is going to help me keep awake with my favorite mug that is being used there. But we are going to be heading into game back once again, as the pause will be done. I just do want to check what the situations were. Oh, it was just internet issues. Alright. So now, this is going to be a very difficult comeback for Team Yeet, for Yeet Lounge. As ORYX do have the soul, they do have the extra fighting capability. The Urgot is going to also be quite strong there with the full build. Well, very tank-orientated build with that extra Black Cleaver for a little bit of the damage. The cannon does have 4 items as well. Does have the Morello's with Zanya's shield, the Zanya's Shadow Flame, and the Proto Bale. Well, Zyra is going to be a very instrumental part at setting up these big AoE knockups, so the cannon can look for a way in. But ORYX do know what they do. They do have a small little plan here. As you see, Amumu is trying to look for a way in. It's not gonna be able to find it. And it's taking a lot of damage from those plants as well as from that Scatter the Weak. Now ORYX once again are gonna look to prioritize that Baron. They do want to set up for it, but it is gonna be a bit of a tall tail there as Moto is going to try and catch out Majestic, but it's not gonna be able to connect in time. As now we're still seeing this bit of like a Baron mid lane dance here. They're really trying to see who can set up better, who can pull the trigger faster, and who can really get that Baron going. As Moto is on a woods, they do know that their movement is looking for a way in. As there's going to be the movement landing the Vantage and landing the ultimate there. And we see Entropy is going to try and land a lot of damage there, but the Rainsword lands the massive ulti, but not going to be enough as Kingflight is going to go forward, Trident falls, as well as the Norlis. Jacosis is going to be in that back line. Kingflight doing a lot of damage. It does go golden, but Rocket is on his way back in. He is still full health, and Rocket is going to decide that this is my fight. Picks up 1 kill, and he is out for blood here as Zeus is running for his life. But the Samira strikes back with 2 kills, and it is 2 for 4 with Syndra taking majority of the gold, sitting at 14 and 5. I just realized that my coffee is very hot, so I need to let it cool down a little bit. That's nice and warm. But now Rocker is going to be sitting on his own very casually, not really too afraid of anyone who's going to go in and fight him. Has got plenty of sustain, has got plenty of damage, and very likely could out sustain the Syndra. As we are going to be seeing King Fluff going to pick up that Void Staff now. So there's a full build cannon. He could get very easy access to that back line. If the Zyra is able to add knockups, or if the Syndra catches someone else, it's gonna be very easy for Cannon to lock them down. So just needs to pick up some farm, needs to stack up the passive there. We don't really know how far he is, so we know he's on 335 stacks, but just over halfway to another big ultimate there. As Syndra is fully stacked, as you can see above me right here. But we are going to wait for the trigger to be pulled. There's Scatter, who does land. Cannon is looking for an engage. But Moto will walk away as Protobelt's using defensively so Moto doesn't catch them out. As this next dragon is the Elder. It is likely going to be, whoever gets this will be able to end the game very easily. And it does look like Jin's trying to land the W. Coach is going to walk forward Fire Pony, but he's going to get caught by the Zyra. A lot of CC. That is going to flash, knock away onto Fire Pony. They do get the death charge. The Red Soul dropping the ulti, gets a double stun, gets the purge, gets the AoE fear. The Ken ulti is flying away. Jin picks up 2. Within the kill, Samira is there to pick up 1 more. He's going to be able to pick up 2. As going to be dropping that ulti like it's hot. Zeus is running for his life, but that is not going to be enough to deal with Rocker. Is going to have the 40 stack pass. The Red Soul is going to be there to answer. As Blizzaga, they easily pick up the ace, only really losing the Amumu. And they are looking to try and close out this game. They do have the mid lane push. It's very long death time, as next one to respawn will only be the Zyra or the Syndra, sitting on 25 seconds. So we should be getting in here soon, as that is going to be the first Nexus tower down. They got 1 more Nexus tower to go, and they take it down 2. They are 2 towers down, and now the Nexus, as Blizzaga takes game 1. Very, very good game of League of Legends there. It's very close between these 2 teams, but Blizzaga coming in clutch once again. Very, very comfortably there. Yes, yeah, Sage. So it was still game 1, but now we are hopping into game 2. So game 1 did take a little bit of time with all the delays and whatnot, but we are going to be happily back and ready to go. As waiting for the last couple of members just to hop back into their respective teams and get to their right sides. As the coffee might be a little hot. Yep, definitely a little too hot for me. All right. That coffee was it. It burned a little bit, tiny bit. Ah, gosh, it's hot. It was very hot. My tongue is still burning. Yeah, my tongue is still burning so much. I'm gonna wait for the last few members just to hop in. But while we're doing that, let's find some sick tunes to listen to, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to listen to here while we wait? No, wait, no. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to pull Spotify, not Twitch chat. Okay. This was pretty decent. I just wanna. All right. I am trying to figure out. Let's go back to main menu. I am trying to get some food because I am hungry. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Why this app is looking so bad? This app is working so bad. You know what? Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Take another sip of the coffee. Whew. It's very hot. But I am very thirsty. I need the coffee. Okay, I'm gonna just pause that quickly because I'm trying to figure out why. Okay. Weird. Okay, so Riot Games is giving us a lot of problems. Just general Riot Games things, you know what that be like. Riot Games just not always the most fun to work with. Ah, that coffee is so good. As we are going to order food. I am hungry. Up, I'm getting as I got getting friend requests. I get it from Mr. Rocker here. Thank you, Mr. Rocker. I will accept your friend request happily. As we are going to get the 10-piece nugget meal with there's no sauce because they don't have the sauce, and then I'll get a regular Sprite. Very nice. And then we are going to go add to cart. You know what? I'm gonna have to pick barbecue. It doesn't have sweet and sour. I'm so sad. But I'm not even gonna use the sauce as it's no continue to checkout. And oh, that's not even a bad delivery fee actually. It's only $5. All right, so let's go to checkout. So what must I do? So I'm not gonna have to do that. So let's go with what special notes. There you go. We got the food all going. Can I add that? Yes. Okay. So we are going to get the food going. Nice and foodie food. All right. All right. Awesome. I'm gonna find some more music just while we wait because it says the guy's client's still broken, so we could be here for a little while, but we'll keep ourselves entertained. Because I'm gonna try and find some more music. I don't know what to listen to. Let's go here. Man. Over my McD's, Justin. Bro, I'm just hungry, man. Let me order my McDonald's, okay? I'll get 10-piece nuggets. I don't have the barbecue sauce. Like, who doesn't have the bloody barbecue sauce? The barbecue sauce is the best sauce, bro. Best sauce. Not barbecue. Sweet and sour is the best sauce, bro. I almost messed up entirely there. But yeah. So gotta love the sweet and sour. But, should be all good. But hopefully we get the game done and ready to go now. Just hoping that the players' internets are going to be coping. Because we all know what it's like to have internet in the southern part of Africa. Alright. As the food is getting ready, has been ordered. It is all Gucci good. Yeah. 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 Alright, now that reminds me. I said fine. Yeah, overdrive. The overdrive. It's between the overdrive. The overdrive. Yeah, what's the next song? No, this is not the song I wanted to play. It's this song. By Excision. Nah, man, now I want to order McDonald's. I'm just making all these players hungry, dude. Yeah, there were our gods. You can. Right, we get it all the be honors. It's all of all the words. Now for twice, now we have to let it burn. Never deep, and even if it fucking hurts. Anything to make it work. Don't look bound. Now on me. The edge of 100 feet. Just call them to me. Oh, this is where the best part of the song comes. The black eyes on me. Edge of 100 feet. Down this in between. Just on to me. Big wind underneath their feet. So I risk, high reward, and it's felt like this. And this time, honest, tell out all the words. You have to divide now, we have no fun, it burns. Now you're deep in it, if it fucking hurts. Anything to make this work. Don't look bound. Eyes on me. Like you're on the edge 100 feet. Ever heard me, me, me? Probably have. Where is this one? Hold on to me. It's better not what I think it is. This isn't what I thought it would be. Dum dum bum dum 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 dum. The fucking shake the ground, 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 the ground, shake the ground, shake the ground, shake the ground, shake, 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 yeah. Shake the fucking. But we got this one. I want to play this song. My food is gonna be here in like 2 minutes. Like he's already on Santed, and like dude, he's gonna be here any moment. God, let me just show you how it's done. God. And electronic dance music. Okay, but they're recreating the lobby, so we should have that all sorted relatively quickly, hopefully. All right, chat. So my food should be here in about the next like 5 minutes or so. So I'm just gonna go. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna just get like just 5 minutes, lads. I promise. I promise. I won't be long. Oh, you have delay. We move. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna just move there. I'm gonna take us into the pre-game there. But hello, Annie. Glad to have you here as we are going to be hopping into the second game of this matchup here. I'm gonna be unfortunately missing half of the champ select because I've got food to grab. So you kind of just gotta like imagine me being here casting it. But that is going to be the Gwen, and then there's going to be the Malzahar hop band away immediately. So no Gwen happening in that top side for King Fluff. As my food is looking like it's gonna be around the corner. All right, chat. I'm gonna leave you be and see the champ select. I'll come and discuss everything once my food is back. So Annie, come, chat cast. I trust you, Annie. Go, Annie. All right. I am yeah. Thank you, Annie, for keeping the chat going. All right, so we're seeing the Zion Rakan lovers duo down in the bot lane, so it's going to be quite nice. So Zion Rakan down there, Sejuani in the jungle. No Veigar, no Cannon, no Samira, more importantly. And there's going to be the Kai'Sa and the Amumu will be the final picks. But whew, there's not going to be any bans. I thought we were going to see the Aurelion Sol ban, but it does not look like the Aurelion Sol had high enough priority here. And for some reason, my sprite was not opening. There you go. As you see, the Mordekaiser is going to be taken away in the top lane there, as well as the Oryx. There's going to be a lot of top lane bans now targeted here. And then finally, the Aurelion Sol will get banned in the mid lane, so there's not going to be any of that funky business happening in the mid lane. Aurelion Sol did cause too much of an issue for the Yeet Lounge. Blizzaga were able to pull off quite nicely, as that Kai'Sa could be pivoting into the mid lane. It could be a Kai'Sa mid rather than the Kai'Sa bot lane that we are so very used to. As now that is going to be Urgot. Once again, locked in the top lane for Mr. Shacosis. Gonna be on his comfort once more. As in the Orianna is going to be locked in the mid lane there. And then finally that is Kindred going in the jungle. So that's actually the Sejuani top lane and the Kindred in the jungle. Interesting turn of events there, as that is who the matchup was the entire time. But we are going to be seeing a possible new pick here, as that's going to be the Annie Hover Are we going to be seeing the Annie mid? It does look like we are going to see that Annie mid. Come on, give it to us. That's going to be the Annie locked in the mid lane. Very comfortable pick there for the Blizzaga. Shacosis once again on the Urgot, which is quite terrifying. We've got their Mumu safe lock-in once again. Very good pick. Yeah, and like as Annie said, it's got the couples goals in the bot lane for Zeus and the biggest Les. Then we have got a Sejuani, which actually gets flexed over into the jungle. While flexed into the top lane, while Fire Pony is going to be rocking the Kindred. Maybe Kindred top. I mean, you could be right. Could be Kindred top. Could be, at this point, I don't really know. You're just going to have to be patient and wait and see. This is a very interesting and unique bot lane. I mean, unique counter pick into the Urgot. Haven't seen much of the Sejuani, so hopefully that is going to be a somewhat decent answer there. As we see, the summoners going to pivot out, so that is going to be Kindred in the jungle. That's Uzai Rakan in the bot lane with the cleanse for Zai and then the exhaust for the Rakan. TP between the top laner and the mid laner there for the Yeet Lounge. Well, Urgot running that TP. We got TP again on the Annie, and then heal and ignite in the bot lane for Kai'Sa and the Norlis. Very standard very standard setup in terms of summoner spells. Finally, Rakan's Eye Splash lined up nicely, lol. I mean, thankfully they do in the overlay. It hasn't done it before, so I'm very glad it's doing it now because it didn't do it before, and I was kind of worried about it. But thankfully, it has been fixed and all that jazz. There you go. We are ready to rock and roll. Gonna get that 2-minute delay. Hopefully, it's not gonna delay us too much longer even after that, because we all know what it's like to play on this client in Southern Africa. It's always a pain in the butt. And at the end of the day, it's just we just want to play some League of Legends, and Riot Games just kind of give us the finger and say, no, 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 you're not playing no League of Legends today, sir. Yeah. As scores all done and dusted. This could be the do or die match. If ORYX do take this, they do progress over to those semi-finals. And then we'll be seeing some more of it as we do have a match tomorrow. I believe we have Kronos playing tomorrow. Is South African server for real? I can't agree. We're trying to advocate for them for quite some time. We want them on Valorant. We got Bahrain servers for Valorant, but we want South African servers. We want South African servers for League of Legends, for any Riot games, really. Because I want to play, I like Wild Rift I've been trying to touch on, but then also I'm trying to play Legends of Runeterra. I haven't really gone to play too much of a TFT. Competitive TFT. I really want to get back into that. But hopefully we get the servers soon. If we don't get the servers, then we guess we got to find a new game. But that's going to be a lot more learning. In LCSK, they always pick Rakan first, then Xayah. Well, I mean, I do understand that because Rakan is does have a lot more synergies with certain AD carries in the bot lane. It's just really solid engage. Where Xayah isn't as high of pro. She isn't strong on her own, but she can be strong with the Rakan. So, current TFT set is lacking a TBH. Personally, I don't think the set's actually, I don't think it's lacking too much. I do like the new changes that they've made. I like the new, quality of life changes and all that. I've been enjoying quite a bit. I'm sitting high silver, almost gold in TFT right now. I'm trying to get to plat, or I'm trying to get to diamond. No, if diamond's gonna happen, but plat could definitely happen for me at least. I hope. Unranked master race. I don't even blame you. Respect. Don't let rank get you down, Annie. Ranked is a scary thing. And you get really annoying team comps over and over and over again, and it's just not fun. It's so difficult to play against the same void team comp that gets the Baron every single time. As we should hopefully getting into game soon-ish. But Shaco's 674,000 points on the Urgot and still has not been banned. Very surprised that we don't see that. Looking at some of the masteries here. 413k on the Kai'Sa for Rocker. And then we have got about 61k on the Zaya for level 7 and 41k level 7 on the Norless for Entropy. I just really hope that we get into game here, else I'm going to be... People on EUS servers are just too toxic. Yeah, like, if I were to play TFT, I would get, like, a TFT on, like, the Bahrain account. Or, like, in that Middle East side. As it just would make more fun. I'm thinking of making a whole, like, account just for TFT. But I just need to figure out where I'm going to do it. Like, a fresh TFT account. I just need to adjust the orders. We are in game now, so I'm just gonna need to make sure everyone's in their right places. As yeah, we've actually got everyone in the relative right places quite early on. Okay, time controls. Chat's down. Chat's down. All right, we are going to be in game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna take us into game now. Wrong button. As it is failing to capture for some apparent reason. Okay, there we go. And now let's give the color block to the right people. There you go. As we are going to see game 2 begin between ORYX Blizzaga and the Yeet Lounge. Yeet Lounge coming very close to closing out game 1, but then ORYX strike back and make it a little bit harder. And see, are we gonna get a game 3? Are we gonna see Yeet Lounge strike back? Are they gonna be able to pick up it's the second game and force the third one? And then that will give us some entertainment, not going to lie. But we do see an invade coming up from ORYX here. They are waiting for the Sejuani, who is going to start making her way downtown. But resets coming out here. Moto is just going to be doing that buff there. King Fluff, kind of suspicious. But Urgot is walking back. As a ward does get dropped and Moto will get spotted immediately. As the biggest Les gonna be sitting on the default Rakan. Well, I mean, while Zaya is rocking the... I believe she's running the Arcana Zaya, if I could be wrong. Is it the Arcana? I don't know for sure. We'll have to wait and see. Up is actually running the Brave Phoenix. Tried it running the Anniversary Annie skin, the skin that everyone got if you were playing this game, and while why is the Blizzaga logo so small? Alright, I do apologize for that. Yeah, I'll try and fix that just now. As now we are going to see a bit of aggression from J-Coach already in this early game, really trying to abuse King Fluff here. Entropy sitting in the bush like most good Norlesses do. The Kai'Sa Norless are gonna get that level 2, are gonna look for that engage, are gonna try and get the dredge line, get the knock, and Rakan will keep Zeus alive. But it will be a very big health trade as ORYX come out on top there. And J-Coach gonna very comfortably be just holding this wave with that really cool Frightened Knight Urgot. Haven't seen too many of them. I'm very happy to see that it's getting some play time. Would you want to co-cast it if it goes to game 3? I would definitely not mind. I definitely would not mind if it does go to game 3. So I will pop into the ORYX server if it gets to game 3, and then I would like a co-caster, if that's okay. Best of 3s do kind of drain me out, especially if I'm doing them solo. But at the end of the day, it's League of Legends, and I just like, even if I'm casting alone, I still love it regardless. And now Oraka is going to be dropping a little low in the health there. Shiko's still full HP. Hasn't really even burned any mana here. As King Fluff going to just charge out of there. Not running the Ignite TP Sejuani, rather running the TP Flash. Probably going to be just looking for that engage rather than playing flat lane. And Annie does go for the stun. Does get that little bit extra damage off. Trident doing really well there. As King Fluff going to be taking a bit of damage from Shacosis here. But Moto is going to be walking bot lane, does have the knock. Rakan is going to go for the knock up here. Rocket is going to be kiting this out. Zaya and Rakan are walking away. The root comes out from Zeus. He's going to be forcing that flash. The trade line is going to connect. Zeus has no flash. There is no roots available. And then Kai'Sa is going to pick up first blood as Moto makes it out alive. And Rocket tanking one tower shot is going to survive as well. Very well played from ORYX as they get themselves on the board with that first blood in the bot lane. Bluff and Sukots are juking it out. Trident is getting ganked here by Fire Pony. He's going to force the flash out there, but there's not going to be too much more to happen there. Trident having to burn the flash. Pretty straightforward. Shakosis does have to burn the pots and whatnot as Big Zay is trying to shove that wave. And the Kai'Sa does return back to lane with a very solid double longsword and a dagger. So we can have extra physical damage and attack speed. Can we place bets? Oh, of course. Yes, sorry. Well, I hadn't set it up just yet, but I will get the predictions up and running. All right. There are your predictions. Oh, so Blizzaga won the first game, so I'm just gonna complete that prediction, and then I'll just do it again. Okay, there we go. Start prediction. And now we just change it to 2. There you go. Got it. It's now King Fluff is taking a little low on mana as well. Well, Shikoshi does have a little bit of mana advantage, so Sejuani does need to be very careful. Well, Zeus and Biggest Lays also did get that reset, but are not nearly as strong. Entropy does not land the dredge line. Unfortunately, no dredge line will connect there. King Fluff low on mana, so he's probably going to go for a reset just to get some extra mana back. While Northern and guys are going to drop some vision, they're going to be able to spot that Kindred gank from a mile away. As we're going to see the lane push in. Norlis and Kai'Sa do have quite a lot of kill pressure. The knockup does land on 2. Double grand entrance knockup. That's not going to be enough as Fire Pony will be spotted by that ward in the tri-bush. And the Biggest Lair is going to just walk it out, try and see what he can do. But the Biggest Les, he is going to be very crucial landing it being engaged for his team here, along with Sejuani, because they can very much be used as carriers for the Orianna Orb. As we can see, the Dredge Line is going to connect onto the Zaya somehow. Rocket dodges the grand entrance. He is taken quite low there as Moto wants to look for the dive and is not going to land that bandage toss. And thankfully so, else that would have been a very, very dangerous dive for Moto. As it's going to look like there's going to be a fight. Bringing out the Vandal does connect onto Fire Pony, but Majestic Reaper is there. Knockup does land from Rakan. Moto is running for his life, gets exhausted. Bit of an overstep as Majestic Reaper takes down Moto. As it is 4 versus 3, and they lose once. It's 4 versus 2, as now Urgot's fighting onto King Fluff there. And does not look like Urgot will go any further, but does have the Purge. I think it's called the Purge. Is it called the Purge? Fear Beyond Death. Okay, my bad. My bad, chat. I messed that up. As now, Fear Beyond Death is still available for the Urgot, as we said. It could possibly use that to fight Sejuani, who has picked up a little bit of health. As the Zaya does get hit with that final dredge line, and Rocker will seal the deal there as Rakan does get hit with the flash there. Kai'Sa proccing that passive and does not get that Zen kill, unfortunately, as Shakosis is not going to catch King Fluff here. Very well played from the Kai'Sa, picking up a double down that bot lane. Curious to see what kind of itemization they're going to be going for here. Are we going to be seeing a static shift AP Kai'Sa, or we're going to see the regular physical damage attack speed Kai'Sa? As our movement is going to be starting up that dragon. It's going to be a very early dragon start there, as it is going to also be the Infernal. So I'm going to give a little bit of extra damage to the Rocker and the rest of his team very comfortably. While Shakosis clears out some control wards. Fire Pony and Majestic are going to be walking to the pit here, but they are going to be spotted on a ward. The Kindred is going to look to hop over. It is very low there. And that is going to be the steal plus Orianna. Ult Orianna picking up the Amumu. Kindred does drop the Cola Lamp. But Zaya will be there to pick up another as Fire Pony gets in, steals the dragon and gets out. And he gets the stun there, but the immediate cleanse as Kai'Sa gets knocked up. There's to take it quite low. He's waiting for the Kai'Sa fans to proc, but Rocker and Trident are running for their lives. As the Kindred successfully able to steal that Baron, steal that dragon, and pick up a kill. Very well played. Fire Pony 69. Shacosis also just comfortably staying in that top lane with a very high with big CS lead there, 81 to 52. He's just stacking that coal, so he's going to have that black cleaver very early on. As he's going to push that tower even more so. Not going to get any plates as Trident, unfortunately, was not able to assist too much on his team. They didn't have the damage. Kai'Sa luckily didn't die, so that is no extra gold going over to the Xayah. Well, and Orianna did pick up two kills, so it's going to be very good for her, as now Moto is going to be joined by Entropy and Shacosis to start up the Rift Herald and pretty much complete it almost instantly. This Kindred's not going to be there in time, and Urgot will be taking it as Fire Pony is making his way top side. But nothing's going to happen there, as Urgot is just going to go and catch that wave very easily. Not going to have too much of an issue. As Entropy made his way mid, is going to try and is going to help the Annie just shove it out. Going to be picking out those last few stacks. I'm not sure if the Sage has enough mobility to put up with the Urgot. I mean, that can be true. Like, I think the Urgot's got plenty of, like, ways to, like, he doesn't have enough mobility to deal with him. But Shacosis is going to walk into Fire Pony here and King Fluff. And is going to immediately burn the flash, but it's going to dodge the ulti there as Fire Pony is going to go for the hot chase. But not going to get it, as a really good flash E from Shacosis there. As Rocka is left all alone while the Nautilus is going to be slowly waddling back into lane. Very good effort from the Sejuani and from the Kindred, but they were just not able to lock down Shacosis in time. He does have the empowered back. He does have that Rift Herald, so he could go for a reset here. But he's just going to wait for the wave. Not going to be two-phased here. As we see, Moto is going to be is on his way topside as well, as King Fluff is going to try and deal with him there. But now Mumu is going to be spotted out, so Sejuani is going to back away. While Urgot just continues to pick up that wave. And now Moto is going to be spotted on a ward, so he does need to be very careful. Yes, Sejuani does not have R, but Kendra is going to leap forward. And Mumu is just going to hop out of there as Rocka is fighting in a 1v2. And Nautilus is looking for a fight here. Really wants to fight there. King Fluff does go in for the engage here onto the Urgot. They try and get the dive. But the Fear Beyond Death slows King Fluff enough to get the 1-for-1 trade. It's going to be Entropy and Rocka are going to be fighting the big legs and Zeus. Zeus is thinking quite low there. And Kai'Sa is going to pick up the Xayah. The Rakan is desperately trying to fight more, but there's a double kill for one Rocker, who's 4-0 on this Kai'Sa. Very, very well played from the ORYX bot lane, and they are going to give them help themselves some juicy plates, and possibly push and get deny some more minions from the Xayah. Trident is going to be fighting Majestic Reaper here. Does not get the stun off in time. Moto is there. Does have the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Is going to land that bandage toss. Is going to land the ulti there. Tibbers is going to be procced. And Majestic Reaper falls to Trident. As they move very well executed lockdown there. The bandage toss and the ultimate there. Really making sure that the Orianna has no place to go. While the Kindred is going to hop over. It's going to catch Moto on the Scuttle Crab here. He does not have the flash. And that is going to be the first mark picked up for Moto. As Trident is just going to run away. They do see the flash coming out from their Mumu. As the Fire Pony will pick up their mark very comfortably, very easily. Well, on the other hand, Shacosis has got the full Black Cleaver already in this top lane. It's going to be really hard to deal with. As Sejuani is going to be fighting there, but that is going to be a lot of armor being shredded by the Urgot. He does have the Fear Beyond Death. Could be dropping it there. But it's not going to be. It's going to use that last couple of autos. Fear Beyond Death is available. He could go for the blind shot. Is going to drop that Rift Herald. And the Fear Beyond Death does go wide. So we'll be able to pick up some extra gold there. Oof, very juicy gold there. As the Mumu does try and turn the bandage toss there, but the Dragon's going to connect onto the biggest ledge. There's no way to escape there. He's going to have to be forced to flash. As Entropy not going to be able to lock down Zeus for long. As she does have the cleanse. Or Kindred is going to be spotted on the ward. They do look like they want to go for a counter gank here, but Rocka is very aware of Fire Pony's presence. So not going to really go for anything too aggressive. As now one Rocka is going to push out the wave, hopefully go for a reset, and is going to go into the possible Gale Force or even the Infinity Edge. As now we see King Fluff taking a lot of damage. But is going to go for that drop, the depth charge there. A lot of damage coming out from the Xayah. Really good tanking coming out there from Entropy, and he will fall, unfortunately. Shaco's picks up a kill on that top side. Now Rocker is going to be in that 1v1 versus 5 pony. He's going to flash forward there. Kata does have the ulti. Could look for a fight here. The movement is going to be there. The Kindred is going to have to be very careful, but the Orianna does drop the command shockwave and picks up the Amumu, as Kai'Sa will survive once more, and that is still a 500 gold shutdown that is not going to anyone just yet. Now Urgot is just smacking away at that tower, gets a handful of plates, so it's going to be very, very strong now. 135 CS to 90, very comfortable there, as the Kindred does pick up the static shiv, while we see the movement has picked up the Happy Demonic Embrace. Kai'Sa with the Storm Razor, as now Trident is being chased by 3. He's running there. The Rakan does drop the quickness, does try and get the W, but not going to be enough, and that's going to force the flash out of the Annie almost immediately, as King Fluff was going to look to roam down, but not going to be able to. As now Urgot's going to get the pull back onto King Fluff. There's so much extra damage coming out of this Urgot. That Black Cleaver really doing the hard yards against the Sejuani. She does not have any resistances or any health, as it gets just carved away with this Black Cleaver. But now Urgot does pick up the full plate steel caps and the Tiamat, as one rock go for the fight 1v1 onto Zeus here. And it does look like a very easy 1 versus 1 Storm Razor versus Storm Razor, but Kai'Sa does have the extra BF sword, so has that little bit extra damage. As Ray will play it over to Rocker, picking up that solo bolo. As now Shikosa's got the Tiamat to be able to shove waves really quickly. Moto is on that red side, so he's probably going to try and assist on the top as well. 4,000 gold lead for ORYX at the moment. As Trident is going to be able to get that stun, does drop Tibbers. There's a lot of damage onto Majestic. He's going to drop the command shockwave, but it's not going to do enough there. And he's not going to be able to survive there. The biggest layer is going to be fighting one Rocker, and she's going to be chasing him down. Lethal Temper is going to be stacked. Kai'Sa does have the E up, but is not going to commit to the chase, as Xayah has made their way back into the lane, as Moto will be starting up that Rift Herald. Shaco's going to clear out those wards, and is going to pick up the Rift Herald for himself once again. So he's just going to pick up more and more of that tower, and Shaco's just keeps building this lead of his along with the Kai'Sa, and it's just getting harder and harder to deal with. Sejuani, on the other hand, does pick up that the Heart Steel. So it's going to be pretty... She's going to stack up some of that extra health, but Shaco's just wants that tower. That's all he wants. He just wants the tower. Just give the Shaco's the tower, and he'll leave you alone. I promise, Sejuani. It looks like he's going to possibly go for a reset here. Oh no, he's going to wait. He's going to look for a trap here. Zeus is going to be picking up that tower here. Trident is going to be bot side. Is going to be able to clear the wave just in time. While Majestic Reaper is going to be facing Rocker and Entropy in the mid lane. Kai'Sa is looking to possibly build towards the Infinity Edge with that Storm Razor. Not going to be going any of that Static Shiv full AP action. Shaco's is just going to absolutely delete the wave, because he wants the tower. Kindred is going to be in the top side now, as Shaco's is going to be caught out there. Going to land the Fear Beyond Death. Going to flash into the Kindred. Going to be doing so much damage. As 5 Pony does not want to go for the hot pursuit there, but he's going to get caught out. And there's a double kill for Shaco's in the top lane. The 2-for-1 solo bolos, as Urgot will be able to get his hands on that tower, as he gets his hands on 2 kills. But now Moto wants to look for a fight here. Wants to look to get the bandage onto the will land it onto the Orianna, into the massive goes the Sand Mummy in the dredge line. And the Rocker picks up the kill there into the depth charge. And the biggest ledge gets taken out by Kai'Sa, as she is now 8-0. Really, really good play coming out there from the Amumu. Catches Orianna off guard and really puts Blizzaga on the front foot. Now we see slowly and surely the Yeet Lounge have fallen behind. Orianna is going to be their main source of damage, at least for now, until Kindred and the Sejuani come online. And Tibbers is going to be dropped onto the Annie, from the Annie, and Zeus is not going to last very long there, as 5 Pony is going to go and fight onto Entropy. But Rocker is going to be able to keep the Kindred away, as it is going to be just enough to survive. But now Trident going to be in that bot side. Going to be trying to pick up that tower. Is meeting over the TB Rakan. Is going to possibly go for that knock-up. Is going to stop the teleport from Trident. As Shacosis, I believe, just got the blue screen of death. So hopefully we don't know when that's gonna happen, but we know Shacosis got the blue screen of death in one of the team fights. Hopefully able to get the internet all back done and dusted. What are we going to see now? So they are going to go for the bush camp there, but are all going to get spotted out very easily as Urgot wants to go for a fight here. This is going to get caught out. The Dredgelight's going to connect by the Storm. Is going to land there, but a massive command shockwave deletes ORYX as they pick up 4 kills. Majestic gets out alive. Rocket is going for that 1v5. Really going to try and survive here, but not going to be enough as Kindred picks up the kill. Really good command shockwave coming from Majestic Reaper, barely surviving and really locking down Blizzaga. And now Trident is going to try and get this dragon here. There's some low health bars. He could get a stun there, but it's going to be the immediate knock up there as we're going to get a bit of a pause just while we wait for Shacosis' internet to all fix up and all that jazz. So while that is happening, I'm going to go grab some of my food. I do apologize for that, but we will be back soon, hopefully. Okay. We got the McD's. And we are eating the food. It didn't have my sauce, so I'm not even gonna bother. But so good. So good. Hashtag sponsor me, McDonald's. But looking at the game so far, right now it was very much in ORYX's favor, but then became more of a 50-50 team fight kind of angle with the massive shockwave coming from Majestic Reaper to just lock down that front line or lock down that back line very easily. As Rakan got back there, big AoE, wha-boom, wha-pow. That is a very dead Blizzaga. Right. Give me a hot minute. But that's... Get some more music playing. All right. It was a very good team fight for the Yeet Lounge. But no, I'm just gonna wait for Shacosis' computer to turn back on. The blue screen of death did hit Shacosis quite hard. Nope, as Moto's also gonna go for that hard reset. Sorry if I'm not talking too much chat. I'm just responding to the messages while I'm here. Alright, chat, we are back. Eating some more food. Hello. Look at the baby. Big baby. Blue screen of death ready to be out here causing problems, huh? Is Moto just gonna go for the disconnect quickly? Sorry, I thought I dropped something, but I didn't. Here, kitty, we have 5? You have 5 kitties? Oh, damn. I'm jelly. I would have 5, but this little Princess Bella here, she very much likes being the queen of the house. So, I don't think she would like other kitty cats. At least I don't think so. But, looking at some of the items, so Rakan did pick up the Radiant Virtue. All rescues. Aww. And Bella we got from Woodrock. So she is also a rescue cat. She was a feral cat, but now she's been rescued and she is now a very comfortable stay inside and stay at home cat. And just taking a look at some of the items picked up. So the Radiant Virtue was picked up by the Rakan. That is going to be the Even Shroud picked up by Norlis. Kai'Sa has got the Infinity Edge now. The Ludens has been picked up for Annie. And that is Titanic Hydra and the Black Cleaver available for Shacosis. The Heartsteel has been proving quite useful to Sejuani here. Has got 121 stacks so far. Kindred with a Static Shiv has also been proven quite useful, as the Leandries has been also picked up by the Orianna. So, I'm just... Hey! Shacosis did make it back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a bit of a clap, because Blue Screen of Death cannot even stop League of Legends. It will not and cannot. Come on. We're just waiting for the Riot Games client to go back, so... There you go, there we go. We are going to be heading back into game now. As Kindred does pick up the Cloud Drake. So, looks like might be a bit of a turnaround for Yeet Lounge. They do have 4 Drakes. So are in a very comfortable position to go for that late game scaling with the dragons. But still, you've got an 8-1 Kai'Sa to deal with. Okay, gives a bit of a standstill there. They can't disrespect Orianna too much. They know what she's capable of if she's able to set up in those team fights correctly. Because then the big AoE damage, whew, take one big ulti, and that's the end of ORYX's career.
Now.
As the Fire planning and clearing out his jungle here. Did not opt to go for the Triforce Kindred, as that has been also picking up a lot of steam now. Despite it probably going to be getting nerfed in the next patch anyway. As the 2-item Kai'Sa is going to be very deadly, very dangerous, especially with the amount of CC that her team has, so she can set up her passive quite easily. Clearly seems all are being built around setting up for one rocker. Well, Urgot is making his way downtown, walking fast. Place is gone and he's homebound. No. As there's going to be the tower picked up by... Oh no, but we see that Rakan almost gets caught out there. But a massive 3-man shockwave, not going to be enough. As Entropy picks up Magical Reaper, will land that depth charge, and Urgot picks up another. As the Orianna ulti was there, but just lacked a bit more damage. As they do lose 2 members, and this does give free Baron over to Blizzaga. Are going to set that up very comfortably, very easily. 5 members on it. Sejuani could go for the steal, but it's not going to be enough. You're going to have to compete with the Amumu Smite here. And at this point in time, no contest. 4 members on Baron. As That is going to secure their gold lead to 6,000. Shikosa is going to go and pick up that wave up in the top side. But now dragons are going to be a small issue for Blizzaga. They are a little behind, but that means they could pick up 4 Chemtechs, which is quite useful. And he does land the stun, does land the Tibbers, but can't land that Grand Enter Thrust, no quickness. And that is going to be Zeus picking up the kill there, as we now see a TP coming in from Urgot, who is going to back away, but is picking up the Trinity Force from what I'm collecting here on the Urgot. And now Trident is going to disconnect and hopefully get the reconnect back. And Mojo's going to go and go for the engage. But, and he's going to try and get to the AoE. Will be able to do so. One rocket picks up one. Zeus is not good for another. As a massive shockwave coming in once again. But Urgot picks up another as Guy takes down the Zaya. And now the flash stun coming out from Majestic Reaper. Rocket doing so much damage that the dredge line's going to then connect. They all tanking for this Kaiser. As Rocket is going to make it out alive. As that's quadra kill for one Rocker and the ace for Blizzaga. And it looks like they are going to be able to take down that mid lane tower. I don't think they're going to get too much more. They are just going to go for that very hot reset there. Kaiser's going to be able to pick up the full rune on Hurricane. Okay, didn't knock over the Triforce, went for the Iceborne. We see the Zeke's conversion also picked up by Norlis. Going to be applying that to Kaiser, so she's going to be doing an extra bit of chunky damage. Well, then also we're going to see the Gale Force for Kindred, so that is going to be her first mythic. There's still yet to be a mythic picked up for the Amumu at this point in the game, and is desperately trying to pick up that Jack Show, but the Demonic Embrace has still proven to be quite useful. Into that little max health burn, dealing a bit of damage to King Fluff as well as Big Les, who's quite a tanky boy. They also picked up the plated steel caps for the Kaiser as well as the Urgot. As now Dragon is spawning. Because Les gets caught by the Kaiser. But not going to be getting too much there. Zeus is going to pick himself up a red buff. Also, Kosus has the walk down there. It's got 3 items on this Urgot. It's going to be a very nasty frontline fighter. As Trigger's waiting to be pulled here. Norlis is going to try and go for that engage. Urgot is going to spot the damage. They're going to catch out one. They're going to catch out King Fluff. Gets absolutely deleted. We're going to see the Fear Beyond Death is going to get the massive AoE Fear. As you can see, Rocket is going to be ulti in the background. And that is a quadra kill for Shacosis. And he looks like he wants more, but Majestic Reaper is going to walk away. As Shacosis picks up the quadra kill. This does secure Dragon for one Rocket and Moto. But that Urgot's just going to push mid. And it does look like that is going to be the first Chemtech Drake going over to Blizzaga here. And Urgot going to be clearing out some jungle. Really wants some more of that farm, but massive AoE, massive Fear Beyond Death for him in that big team fight there. And the Amumu all coming in clutch once more as Urgot, Norlis is going to pick up that bot lane tower. And Urgot looking to secure that final tier 2 in that top lane. And is going to be able to do it, so that is 600 gold in his back pocket as well. Now, Rocker and Entropy are going to be dealing with King Fluff and Zeus. The big leg's not there as well. But are just going to walk away. Not going to look for a fight here. As Entropy needs to be careful here. Good kill caught out by King Fluff, but it does use the Hex Splash and will just hop over the wall. Not going to be facing too many problems there. Oh my goodness. Very, very scary here from ORYX. They've got plenty of pressure. They've got wards everywhere around the map. They've got Baron spawning in 2 minutes. They've got Zeus who's walking all alone there. One Rocket going to walk forward, but not going to take that chance. Motor hops over the wall. Going to be picking up some more of those camps. Still trying to get that Jack Show. Well, on the other hand, Yeet Lounge are desperately trying to find their way back into this game. The side does have 2 full items, so it could be still quite useful, along with Oriana if she lands the correct shockwave. But ORYX are looking just to push down this mid lane here. As you see, the W does connect onto the Fire Pony. Kaiser could use that old Killer Instinct to go in, but does not use it, as that's going to be a very good wave clear for Fire Pony, and does use the Static Shiv very nicely. Amumu is looking for a way in. I think they're gonna find it. Big AoE, massive 5-man goes to Sad Mummy, guys, jumps into that back line. The Kindred ult is gonna save multiple members, but it's Orion ult's not gonna be enough there. As Rocker's gonna get onto that back line, gonna take down 2, gonna take down 3, and he picks up 1. And then that is gonna be Entropy taking down that last member. Massive 5-man Amumu ulti locks down Yeet Lounge, and Blizzaga are opening up the base. Up, as now we got another pause. Unfortunately, we should be back shortly, so small pause, but it's gonna have some more of my chips. Okay, let's find out the situation. Alright, as the game does now get unpaused once again, so we are going to be heading back into game here. They are going to be smacking down these Nexus towers. The next one left is going to be the Rakar, and there is no one left to defend as ORYX Blizzaga smack down the Nexus tower, and that is going to be GG, and ORYX Blizzaga move into the next set of next round. Oh gosh, I stuttered. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. What a killer set of 2 games here. And Blizzaga really pulling out all the stops in that game to really making sure that they get as much damage off as possible, with Rocker and Shikasus coming in clutch there. But Amumu, with the massive AoE 5-man Amumu ulti, seals the deal and locks in their position in the semi-finals. So now I am going to hand over those points over to you lovely people who predicted. So that is going to be... So it's going to go over to Blizzaga. But from me in chat, thank you to everyone who came to watch. Hope you enjoyed your stay. I'm going to go pop off and I'm going to go eat some dinners, because my dinner is here. I've had half of my dinner already, but now I'm going to eat some more. So I will see you all in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good night, everyone. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday.